Do you guys like musical comedy? No. Yeah? You guys like gimmicks? Yeah? Well, fuck you. I don't even know how to play this. I honestly found it in a dumpster like a couple weeks ago. I thought one day it might bring me joy. And it has. Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys so much for staying. It's always fun being the black person to go last. Just wasn't intentional, but thank you guys so much for staying. As he said, I'm Kimmy K. This is Kimmy K Comedy, or KKK for short. Man, these lights are blinding. It's really exciting to be here back at the Backyard Comedy Club. I told a lot of my friends this was my last show. I left out the part of the year, but yeah, I just thought maybe they would follow up and ask me like, oh, why aren't you doing comedy anymore? And they didn't. But that just goes to show you, don't trust black people. Because we have way too much shit to avenge. So I'm so happy to be here. And I just wanted to say thank you to Clint and Robin for hosting this month's Klan meeting. It's just so exciting to be in open spaces. So can we get a round of applause for the support for KKK? Thank you. Thank you for supporting me, KKK. I appreciate it. No, I'm really excited to be here. This is my first year in London. I just celebrated last week. Woo! I've learned a lot about English culture, actually. I thought I'd share a little bit of fun, tips and tricks for all the foreigners. The C word. You guys use the C word a lot here. It's awesome. We can't really use it in America. A lot of political angst around it. But the C word, there's a lot of C words here. But this is an open space. I should be able to say it, right? Chinese people. There's a lot here in London. No, cunt is one of my favorite words. I absolutely love it. You know, also interesting phrases as well. Take the piss, right? Yeah, I learned that one the hard way. It's taking the piss out of someone, not on them. And that would have been really great to know before I started flirting on dating apps. But what else? What else? You guys are alcoholics? And no one's disagreeing. So, don't even need to explain that one. What else have I learned? You guys are also really polite. I don't know how you guys colonize like half the world. You're so polite, I don't get it. You guys literally apologize for everything. I was on the train the other day, going to fuck knows where, Victoria maybe, and the nice posh lady comes on the voiceover. Sorry for the delay. This train is delayed due to, and then it just paused. Right? And it's clearly like a pre-recorded track, so you're just waiting for it to say, a tree fell down or a red signal. A person being hit by the train. And no one looks up from their newspaper or their phones or anything, and it just keeps going. Apologies for the delay. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you just apologize for someone maybe dying? Like, what the hell? You guys will literally apologize for anything. Like, someone will cut you off and you'll apologize. Or like, someone will say something rude to you, or just say fuck you, and you'll be like, oh, sorry, did I make you upset? Or someone will fucking like come on your chest and you'll apologize to them. It's fucking ridiculous. Oh, I'm sorry, did I catch you off guard with that one? Now you know how I fucking feel, alright? I'm tired of this bullshit, men, alright? All the men in the room need to hear this, alright? I'm tired of your fucking excuses, okay? Oh, I didn't know it was happening, or, oh, I thought pull out was a good method, which we learned earlier, it is not, alright? I'm fucking tired of it, alright? Or they try to like slip things in like you're not paying attention, it's just a lot of... It's like, I know what you're doing, alright? Like, calm down, alright? Stop it. Fucking over it, alright? And all the ladies know what I'm talking about, they know it's real. Or the men, I'm open to all kinds of lifestyles. Any gays in here? No? Oh. What kind of homophobic establishment are you at? What the fuck? I came here expecting to find the one, and there's like none, alright? God damn it. Yeah, might be surprised, but I am gay. Don't know why that gets a laugh all the time, but yeah. It's hard. It's hard being gay. It's also hard being a gay virgin. That is true. I am a virgin. I know what you're thinking. How can this guy be a virgin? Yeah, it's tough, but I'm new to it. I'm new. I only recently just came out as black, and so it's still a journey for me. I'm still trying to figure out what to do. It's hard. It's hard dating. I'm sure you guys know all the apps. The Tinders and the Bumbles and the Hinge, Grindr. For those of you who don't know, Grindr is basically Gumtree for herpes. I'm not doing well on dating apps. I kind of just avoided them. So my friend asked me the other day, like, what's your type? You know, what's your type? And I said, I don't know, like athletic and whimsical and pink. And she looked at me weird, and I was like, what? And she was like, I meant your type of guy, not penis. And I thought, oh, sorry. I'm sorry, I have preferences, we all do. And she looked at me and she said, whimsical and pink, you realize you just described lip gloss. And I was like, all right, well, I mean, if the analogy fits, I mean, you know, I like white men. I prefer white men. You know, I moved to England, there's a lot of white men around, you know, their penises are manageable, and pink, you know, that's how it works, blood and everything. So I don't mind the lip gloss analogy. But okay, so I know what I want, but then when you're gay, you have to figure out who you are. Like there's all these archetypes, you know, there's like the bears, right? So like the big and hairy gays, but I'm too like thin for that. But then you have like your twinks, which are like hairless and like thin, and I'm like too fat for that. So I think they call me like an otter, it's like right in the middle. And then you have like your drag queens, you know, men dressing up as women, which, you know, it's all fine and good. It's not my preference, you know, I love women, don't get me wrong. I just don't want to be one. You know, I like getting paid money, and I like freedom. Don't blame me for that, it's not my fault society's fucked up, okay? And then, you know, there's like a butch masculine gaze, right? But like, I'm way too gay for that shit. So I don't really know what I am. I'm okay with being an otter, I guess. But now I know like what I want, who I want to be. Then you got to figure out what you want out of the person, right? So I tried this new thing called friends with benefits. I think the clinical term is delayed self-harm. Yeah, it was really tough. It was really tough. Yeah, so there was this guy who fancied me, but I like, really wasn't into him, so I was just like, let's just be cuddle buddies, you know? Cuddle with a little bit more, you know, like maybe a little choking here and there. I like a lot of different things, like Cuddle Plus, you know? It's like the new streaming service coming next year. Fuck. Everyone's getting a plus, but yeah, Cuddle Upgrade. That was like what I wanted, and it worked for a while. But then one day we were talking, and he just told me. He said, you know, since this is like casual, you know, non-official, you know, I'm cuddling other people, and that really hurt me. Because by cuddling he meant fucking, and I was really upset by that. I was like, how dare you cuddle someone else? How dare you choke someone else? How dare you lick someone else's ass? What the fuck? Like, that's just disrespectful. Like, is it too much to fucking ask for some commitment in this non-committal, non-sexual, non-relationship? Like, what the fuck? I'm tired of it, man. I'm over it. You guys are just fucking, you want everything, all right? God damn it. Dating is hard. It's really hard. Gay dating is really hard. But you know what else is hard? Recruiting. I've been looking for a job for a bit, and honestly, it's the same thing, right? Like employers, men, they're just trying to fuck you for the least amount of money. So it's really no different. So I'm trying to recruit, and I'm going on this interview, right? So I'm taking the tube, and I shit you not, this Muslim guy just lights up on public transportation. Now, this isn't the start to like some terrorist plot, all right? He just lit a cigarette right next to me on the fucking tube. I'm like, what the fuck? I just looked over him, I'm like, what are you doing? We're on public transportation. And he's like, I mean, bruh, innit, like, it's a free country, innit, bruh, like, mate, cunt, whatever other words he used. And I'm just like, what are you fucking doing? So I had to fucking get up and like walk away, and for some reason I felt like I needed to apologize for like disrespecting him or whatever. And I'm really pissed off with British transport police because like, I saw something, right? And I said something, but no one fucking fucking sordid shit. That's fucking false advertising, alright? See it say that short shit is bullshit, alright? Because I did what I was supposed to do, and no one did anything. And I was pissed, alright? So I'm rushing now to my interview, and I get there, and I smell of smoke, and my interview was really, really hot, just tall and hot, and I just got really nervous, and I was confused, I didn't know what I was doing, and he's like, how are you? Like, introduce yourself, and I'm like, hi, I'm Hakeem, I'm an otter. I'm looking for a job, whatever. And it was a rough interview. And I got the job. I'm really excited about that. And I went home, and my friend was like, oh, how'd the interview go? And I was like, fuck, man, it was not good. You know that like kombucha meme girl where she's like, no. Yeah. That was me, like, throughout the whole, like, interview, I was just like, I don't know where this is going. And my friend was like, oh, well then, how did you get the job? And I was like, well, let's just say I found some new lip gloss. So, thank you guys so much. This has been Kimmy.